Hello and welcome back to another video. So as you see today, we've had a bit of a rebranding change. So we are now Operation Crypto, because with the theme of me being in the military, so looks quite well and I'm quite happy with it. So no more Optelic. So right, in today's video we're going to look at Cardano. We're going to have a look at some of the basic fundamentals about a project. We're going to have a look onto CoinMarketCap, see all the basics, some of the previous all-time highs. And then we're going to move across to the chart, and then we're going to have a look at some potential long-term predictions and then some potential buying in points in the next couple of weeks, possibly months, depending on how Bitcoin and the market goes. So if you're interested in finding out what Cardano is and my potential predictions going forward, please like the video, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So let's start by taking a quick look at the website. So Cardano, what is Cardano to start with? Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain and cryptocurrency project and is fully open source. Cardano is developing a smart contract platform which seeks to deliver more advanced features than any protocol previously developed. It is the first blockchain platform to evolve out of a scientific philosophy and a research-first driven approach. The development team consists of a large global collective of expert engineers and researchers. Moving across to the team, there are three organisations that help run with Cardano. So we have the Cardano Foundation, we have IOHK and Emergo. These three organisations contributing to the development of Cardano. First is the Cardano Foundation, an independent standards body based in Switzerland with core responsibilities to support the community of ADA users and to work with authorities on regulatory and commercial matters. The second is working with Cardano is IOHK, a leading cryptocurrency research and development company, which holds a contract to develop the platform until 2020. That runs out this year, so we'll have to take a look at that at some point and see what's the plan going forward. And then the final business partner is Emergo, which invests in startups and assists commercial ventures to build on the Cardano blockchain. The Cardano Foundation goals is to study and propose blockchain and cryptocurrency regulation, to act as a blockchain cryptocurrency standards body, to protect, enhance and involve the Cardano ecosystem, to aggregate, educate and grow the Cardano community, and to serve as an objective organisation for enterprises to join. Emergo. So the role of Emergo is develop, support and incubate commercial ventures and help integrate these businesses into Cardano decentralized blockchain system. Emergo is investment focused and invests in two ways. So through direct investment into startup ventures and by developing commercial partners who want to use blockchain technology to revolutionize their industries. And then moving down to IOHK, founded in 2015 by Charles Hopkinson and Jeremy Wood. IOHK is a world-class engineering and technological company committed to using peer-to-peer innovations to provide financial services to 3 billion people that don't have them. The group is contracted to design, build and maintain Cardano until this current year, 2020. Moving over to CoinMarketCap, let's have a look at some of the basic stats. So Cardano is currently ranked 13th out of all cryptocurrencies with a market cap of currently $1.2 billion. Circulating supply is just over 25 billion, well just under 26 billion, and the total supply is 31,112,483,745. And then as you see down here we have a max supply which is 45 billion. Moving down to the chart, you can see that's back in 2017, well the beginning of 2018 when that huge spike throughout all cryptocurrencies. But we'll take a look at that on the charts in a second once we just have a look at some of the underlying stats. Current price of Cardano is 0.047098 USD. Market cap, as we said, is 13th. The all-time high which I'm interested in back in 2018, right at the beginning, 4th of January, was $1.33. And then the all-time low, that's currently on the build up to that bull run that we had in 2017, that major bull run where Bitcoin went up to $20,000. And just for your information, we have a website link here that takes you to the beginning where we're speaking about. It tells you everything about the team, the roadmap, etc. I'm not going to dig quite into that on this video because this is just a basic outline of a project. Announcement channel, that takes you to a website. Everything new with Cardano will be dropped in there. We have Explorers, that tells you current transactions, it tells you the block that we're on. A chat, that will take you to Telegram, and then the source code will take you to GitHub, and that will give you all the current information and technological side about the blockchain. So let's take a look at the charts. So as you can see, back in 2017, this is when that crazy bull run where pretty much every coin, at least in the top 20, went and eventually achieved their all-time highs, and that was, according to CoinMarketCap, that was around $1.33. On here, on the Binance chart, it's showing slightly higher at $1.40. But these are potential things that could happen going forward in the future. If we now zoom into today's price and see where we're at, we're currently on the daily. So that high that we had in February, it's retraced since then, and that was, around that time, that's when we had that 50% drop, that 50% candle, that white Bitcoin pretty much down to $3,000. But ever since then, we've had a slight increase, really. Well, slight, it's been quite a good increase. So we was down at just under 2 cents, and it's been a great rise up until now, all the way up to 5 cents. It's been a nice rise up. But yesterday, Bitcoin took a bit of a dive after it hit 10k, and it started to come down now. It's turning quite bearish now, and we'll see what goes on later on with the halving. First of all, I'd just like to look at some potential entry points going forward. So what I want to do is draw the Fibonacci. Let's get the Fib retracement, and we'll take that top way here, and we'll come down and we'll bang the 618 on that wick that we hit earlier on. Now, with Bitcoin potentially going to take a further turn to the downside, most of the coins are going to follow. It's going to be the same for Ethereum, it's going to be the same for XRP. All the top ones, they're going to follow down, and to really get a good entry price, we need to be looking down toward these numbers here. This is going to be the area I'm going to target. I mean, we could go lower than that. There's no saying we can't. But there's some levels that, if you look at around 3 cents, even $2.5 cents, you could potentially get in there. There would be some great investment for the future, because Cardano is it's definitely up there. It's going to be a massive one for the future. And if we zoom out and just take a look at Fibonacci and see what levels we could have going forward, I mean, short term, over the next year or so, if we get to them levels at right up to 19 cents, that would be epic. I mean, that would be a great investment if you could get back down in percent. That'd be, let's have a look at some percentage rises. Bring the price range up. So if we got in at around just over 2 cents and then pushed all the way up to around just under 20 cents, that's going to be around a 654% price raise. I definitely can see it right. I mean, because as you see, we have been up there before, and that's just within this next year that could happen. Long term, we're definitely going to beat them all-time highs. That pump was major and it was very significant, but ever since then, like most other coins, it's been a bit of a downward spiral. So once this period of halving is over and we get through it, and depending on what Bitcoin does, I mean, we could go to the downside. And then if you look back at the Bitcoin chart, going back to, let's have a look, have I got that one there? Just a quick insight, let's zoom out. So back in the second halving, so when it happened, it did do a 30% drop, but over the next 530 days we had a massive price rise, 3,000%. That's going to happen again, in my opinion. This is just some little this is some chart what I've drawn. So I've drawn that 530 bars. I think that's what's going to happen with Bitcoin again. So yes, we're concentrating on ADA anyway now. I've diverged a bit there. So yeah, that is short-term analysis for ADA. If you need to know anything more about the project, drop me an inbox. This is just a very basic outline of a project and some potential price range over the next year. So that'll do it for today. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time.